Virgo and cross watchers, okay? So, last week I was more focused on, trying out new, spreads and stuff. So, from here on forward, I now finally discovered my rhythm. Okay, so from now on, everything will be smooth sailing and not all over the place, okay? So today, the reading I'm going to do is a big overview, okay? So, what that means is going to be, generalizing everything, and then throughout the week, so that the readings are the same each day, because I feel like, when I do the same type of reading, I feel like things don't, it's kind of like always the same, very repetitive, because things don't really change that much overnight. So, so a lot of the readings I will be doing will be like weekly readings. So like, Tuesdays will be about, relationships. Thursdays will be about money and finance, etc., etc. That's just an example. I don't know what schedule I laid out. I forgot. But so this week I'm just gonna do this big overview. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do this one bi-monthly, just because it takes a lot of time to do. Okay, and for those of you who don't know, I actually do tarot in secret, so it makes things difficult. So anyway, so from here on out, like I said, things will be smoother, rhythmic kind of, I guess. So getting another tarot deck isn't easy for me to do, so I learned how to learn how to read playing decks, okay? So I will be using these a lot, okay? As a, second deck and whatnot. Alright, so with that said, let's get started, okay? And if you don't want to see the shuffling and the laying out the cards, you can fast forward to where the reading begins, okay? So Holy Spirit, great angels, and spirit guides, what insight do you have for Virgo? Holy Spirit, great angels, spirit guides, what insight do you have for Virgo? Oops. Okay. And remember, these are general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, so take what does, leave what doesn't. Okay. I know the thing about doing things in secret too is not having, the area that I want. So that's why it's always kind of like changing. So it's like I can't set up like an altar or anything like that. So I'm always having to set up and take down, set up and take down. So I'd have to make it in a non-obvious way. So unfortunately, this table has other stuff on it. So I kind of had to work around it. So that's why I do things the way that I do. And on normal weeks, I don't do readings on Wednesdays and Sundays just because I can't. And I can only do things during certain time frames as well, so it's very difficult. So anyway, so let's begin. So here's where you guys are currently at. So overall you guys are feeling unjustified, okay? So let's see what situation you are dealing with, okay? So I've seen a lot of doubt, okay? So this could be, you know, doubt about your unhappiness, water energy, doubt about your unhappiness, or, you know, doubt that you will be happy, okay? That sort of thing. So let's see what your solution is. So, you know, this is quick action. So, you know, I feel like some of you guys are overthinking things or thinking too much, you know, so kind of need to get out of your head and take more action, okay? So that's air and earth energy here. The 7 here. So, you know, like I said, you know, take action, you know, to help things grow, to progress, you know, get out of your head and do more actions. Let's see where you're coming from. So, you know, the earth energy, 4 pentacles, you know, this is about, you know, holding on to something, not letting go, being possessive, okay? So, you know, I see, you know, wanting that reconciliation, okay? So in the past there was somebody who, you know, you really just did not want to let go of, you know, that sort of thing, okay? So let's see where you're headed. Of course, the chair. And then so the 6 of clubs, which is fire energy. So, you know, I feel like you're headed towards success. Like, I feel like, you know, you know, I really feel like, you know, you guys know what you want, you know where you're going, you know, and you're gonna make it happen, okay? I think just right now, though, you're just too much in your head, okay? But once you start taking action, okay, then I feel like things will start to fall into place, okay? So let's see where your weakness lies, okay? So your weakness is, you know, either you're bad with money, earth energy, so either you're bad with money, or, you know, this could be, you know, dysfunctionality, you know, because generally reversed, you know, this is, you know, dysfunctional family, you know, dysfunctional at home, oh my gosh, financial loss, you know, that sort of thing. So, you know, as your weakness, you know, I feel like, you know, maybe you feel like you're losing, you know, I just feel like, you know, you're not making the best choices right now, you know, or things are just, you know, this negative energy. And then here we have the 7 of hearts, it's water energy. So I feel like this is like, so I feel like some of you guys are in this illusion, okay? Maybe you're choosing not to see it. Whatever the case may be, you know, I think things are worse than what they are, but you're not seeing it. There's something you're not seeing for sure, okay? So let's see where your strength is. So, you know, this could be shadow work. You know, I feel like, you know, you're working on yourself, you're working on things, okay? Air energy. So, you know, I feel like, you know, so, you know, definitely healing and working on yourself, okay? It's just good. So let's see what your fears are. You fear, you know, wasting your time, okay? So earth, fire energy. So I feel like, you know, you feel like you're wasting your time. I also feel like, you know, you're focused. Some of you may be protective or a little hot-headed, but not necessarily in like a negative way. And when I say negative way, I mean like losing your temper, outbursts, starting fights, jealousy, and all of that. No, like I feel like, you know, you're focused, you're determined, you know, type energy, okay? Because, you know, you worry that you're wasting your time. Okay, so let's see where your hopes lie, okay? So earth energy and air energy. So, you know, I feel like, so I feel like, you know, you're taking your time, you're really thinking, I don't want to say plotting. I used this word the other day, so I don't know, I don't remember. I don't know, I'm so bad with words, you know, but I feel like, you know, there's a choice you're having to make also. So I guess, you're hoping for like the best. You're hoping that you do make the right choice, the best decision, and you're really thinking about it logically, I guess. You know, logically thinking, taking your time, making sure that you do things right, okay? And you're hoping that it works out, okay? So now we're gonna look at your money situation, okay? So air energy. I feel like when it comes to your money that somebody doesn't like the way that you spend it. So I feel like you're in a situation too where you have money but you can't just spend it on whatever you want. Like, I don't want to say you answer to somebody, but like I feel like for some of you, your money isn't just your money type energy, okay? So you have to, be careful when it comes to your money, or spending it at least, okay? So let's see what's going on with work, okay? So water and earth energy. So I feel like things are dysfunctional at work. Like, I feel like, I feel like at work things are emotionally disconnected. It's all about having fun, that sort of thing. Generally the Page of Cups reverse would be, somebody who, pages are messengers as well. So, you guys could be receiving news at work. Some of you actually could be, oh, yeah, but it's here reversed. I just feel like, not necessarily the negative energy, like, I don't know, I do feel like that, though. I feel like some of you might be, up for a promotion or demoted. I don't even know if that's a real thing, demoted. Is it? Anyways, I don't know, I just don't see this Page of Cups as a negative energy. I see it more as, not serious, lacking emotion, that type of thing. But it's this Ten of Diamonds, which is like this Ten of Pentacles. I mean, up here, the Ten of Pentacles is reversed, okay? So I feel like, this could go either way for you guys. I feel like some of you guys, so you guys might be unhappy at work, but others of you are okay. It's just, this thing that is missing, this thing that's empty. And that resonates with you at all, you'll understand what I'm trying to say, okay? So then now we're going to take a look at your relationships, starting with family. So here at air energy, I don't want to say there's conflict, but I don't want necessarily say things are bad. Like, I feel like somebody here is kind of like trapped in their ways, type situation, okay? So, I feel like, maybe somebody here is having to walk away from negativity or toxicity. Now, when I say negativity and toxicity, it doesn't have to be something extreme. It could be something light as well. So, you know what I mean? Or this could be somebody, too, being cowardly, somebody who doesn't, face up to things. They kind of just, stuck in their own ways, and somebody who likes to walk away and, not face things type energy. Okay, so however that resonates. So let's see what's going on in friendship. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Air energy and fire energy. Yeah, so because it kind of connects to this. So, some of you could very well befriend, have a strong friendship with a family member, okay? Because this is here as well. So, having to stand your ground. Like I said, somebody could be needing to walk away or not facing things, not standing their ground, not fighting for their beliefs, that sort of thing, okay? So, so I really feel like these two are connected, okay? I really do get that sense that these are connected, because, we can be friends with our family sometimes, sometimes a family member does become our best friend. Not always, but I feel like in this case, that's what it is. For some of you, this could be separate, but, the meaning is still the same, okay? So, let's see what's going on in your romance life. Somebody here is not wanting to let go, not wanting to allow change, not let things end, okay? And with the water energy, the 8 of Cups, so somebody does not want this relationship to end. Somebody, doesn't want the other person to walk away. Definitely not wanting things to end when it comes to your romantic relationship, okay? So right here, down below here, is the chakra reading, okay? So we'll dive more into things here. Okay, so the root chakra, your foundation, your security, okay? So I feel like, in your foundation, there's a lot of lies going on, okay? A lot of deceit, okay? So if you want to ground yourself more, you need to release, the heaviness that comes with the whatever is weighing on you, you need to release it, okay? Now, we have the sacral energy, which is your creativity, okay? So, water energy, I feel like your creativity is there, and like I always say, creativity doesn't always have to be, an artist or a musician, okay? We are creative in our everyday lives when it comes to anything, okay? So, I feel like when it comes to your creativity, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to say what I want to say. I apologize, I don't always battle with words. But, I do see happiness there. I do see, things are glowing. I just feel like right now, I feel like, you might, okay, so it's like it's there, and it's shining brightly, but I feel like, some of you could be a little blocked, okay? I think the same thing goes for here. There is something that you need to let go and heal from, okay? So, I definitely am seeing that, you are needing healing in some areas. Okay, so let's see where your solar plexus is. This is your ego. Now, I'm really bad at reading egos. So, I feel like, you're somebody who, you could be somebody who's young-spirited, earth energy. So, I feel like you're somebody who's young-spirited, kind of like laying foundations, laying out plans. Some of you could be learning. Okay, oh yeah, because it is here, the 3 of Pentacles. So, learning, laying down new foundations, that sort of thing. So, I guess, actually, you might have to work with others. So, if you want to better your ego, this is, working with others, learning, okay. I already see, that you're wanting to lay down your foundations, so, it's kind of feel like, kind of let others help you and not do it alone, okay? So let's see where your heart is, your compassion. Damn, so I feel like it's not there at all. Air energy. Not that it's not there at all, it's just like, you come off as cold and distant, which can sometimes be rude. And, air energy, but I feel like this is because, you're heartbroken, you have that heartbreak, that pain that's there. So, I feel like if you want to turn around your compassion, instead of being cold and distant, allow yourself to heal from this broken heart, okay? Definitely need healing. Alright, and then we have the throat chakra, which is communication. Fire, water, energy. Okay, so I feel like, there's a lot of distance between you and others. And, I feel like you need to communicate from the heart. Like, I feel like, I don't know if you're... So, yeah, I really feel like you need to communicate from the heart. It doesn't have to be, super emotional or anything like that. But, definitely need to communicate from the heart. So now your third eye chakra, your inner wisdom. So I don't know if it's there or not, but I feel like you're not using your best judgment right now, okay? And then with the 9 of Diamonds, earth energy. I really feel like, like I said, I'm seeing a lot of healing is needed, a lot of letting go, okay? And, you really need to focus on your independency right now. I feel like, there is, that connection to somebody and not wanting to let go, okay? But I feel like, right now you need to work on your independence, okay? So, and then we have the crown chakra, your connection to the divine. Fire energy. So, the connection to the divine would be like, spiritual, your connection to the universe, your connection to God if you believe in God, that sort of energy. So I feel like when it comes to your connection to the divine, okay, it's conflicting. I feel like, I feel like some of you, aren't standing up for your faith or your beliefs, okay, or, you're not, that certain energy, and I feel like there's conflict here. So you definitely need, so I feel like when it comes to the divine, you're conflicted, okay, and you're not really taking a stand, alright? So I'm seeing, if you want to strengthen your connection to the divine, you need to find, that resolution. I think it's resolution, right? Finding the solution, resolve things, okay? So, there's definitely something here that you need to resolve, alright? So, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. Like I said, last week, I know I kind of been all over the place, because first, it was learning the cards, and then it was, trying out different spreads, and then I was doing those quick readings, but it's kind of like messy. So from here on out, it'll be smooth sailing, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in and being patient with me and supporting me. It is really appreciated and very encouraging, and so thank you guys so much. And also, I am doing personal readings. That information should be in the description below. I'm gonna wait until next week to update things, okay? Because I'm not gonna be able to do all these today. So this week, I'm just gonna focus on this. And since it takes so much time and there's a lot to go over, I'll probably just do it bi-monthly. Alright? So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're interested, oh, and I do free readings each day too. So it's kind of like first come, first serve, because I do it for YouTube. I do it for Twitter. Well, I haven't started on Twitter yet, but I'm going to do Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. So, that'll be 4 free readings a day, and I'll choose from each one. So if you want to put your name in for a free reading, make sure you say you're from YouTube, okay? So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.